How does Joe Biden sleep with his eyes open? How does this guy sleep at night? Those eyes can't possibly close.
Oh, because of his tight skin.
Oh, my God.
Well, he has a wonderful hairdo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Terrific?
Yeah.
That is what is called...
He got hair plugs like Anthony did.
No, he didn't. He got hair plugs when they were called plugs.
They're fucking...
I have individual follicles that were placed from the area in the back of my head individually, just like your hair grows.
Can I see?
The harvest area.
They got the...
From the harvest area.
They got the plugs from the harvesting area?
Yes, and then not plugs.
You said yes.
No, they're not plugs. You tricked me. Plugs were big rings of multiple hairs, like 100 of them.
Yeah.
This procedure is individual follicles that are placed in the thinning area. And just like your hair grows, they're put in exactly like that.
Sure.
The same grain, the same direction. If your hair grows in a certain direction. If you have it facing the wrong way, it's going to look silly. You're not going to be able to brush it. So they take that into consideration. The natural hairline with these single follicles, if you're thinning in the front. Not plugs. Plugs are what Joe Biden's got.
So they're single plugs then?
No, they don't even use the word plug.
Tiny
Except
plugs?
for me when I say it to get treatment.
Fucking
I'm kidding.
Biden's plugs are actually held in with flesh-colored thumbtacks. Those are horrendous.
It's the worst hairdo
That's
ever.
horrible.
Isn't it terrible? He looks like John Forsythe after he got caught in a flash fire.
He looks like one of those guys that ran out of money. You see him as you're walking around.
Oh, yeah, the guys that went broke. It's like, well, I was working on it.
Looks like one of the guys from Trading Places at the end of the movie.
Mortimer.
Can I see your hair?
The guy,
Oh, it's not ready for a debut yet.
He doesn't show anybody.
It's greasy.
We saw
I
it-
gotta wait another 2 months, and then it'll start really growing
Problem
in.
with plugs, it takes a fucking
It's not
while.
plugs; they're individual follicles. Some have one coming out of the single follicle. Others have two, and some have three. They use the single ones on the front to really give that nice natural hairline, and then the three at a time, which comes out of one follicle, but it's 3 hairs. It's a miracle. They put in the the back to really fill it out.
Is the other key difference that you have to wear a hat or a bandana for the rest of your life?
For a little like a fucking year.
A little skinny.
You gotta. I'm definitely noticing some things like some
Could
bristles.
you take your hat off? We don't have to look at the top of your head. I just want to see what your hairdo looks like. Because
No, because it's
haven't
really
had a
messed.
haircut.
You know what I
or
did?
nothing.
It's so bad. I spray this stuff on.
Oh, the spray hair?
No, not
You're
spray
doing that
hair.
too?
No.
The stuff, a guy will stand over you, and it comes in a flesh-colored pump.
Yes. And it smells like chlorine.
So you're using that spray hair?
No, I don't. No, it's a spray.
Oh, the black spray that makes your hair look fuller.
No.
You should just buy the hat. You should just buy the hat with the hair stapled to the back of it. And just
The mullet baseball cap.
It's fucking Mike Myers' fucking hat in Wayne's World.
Especially when they redid it recently for MTV or whatever it was. When it came
God.
out. Oy.
No.
there's nothing worse than Fat Wayne.
Yeah.
'Cause he's just
Oh,
all
I know.
fat.
Yeah, not a kid.
He was a fun interview.
No, it's God, pulling teeth.
Yeah. Oh, Steve Martin's wonderful. Oh, why don't you die in a
Is he?
fucking boating accident? All right, so
No, it's really bad. But I have to get my hair cut for little Warren Dean's christening. So after that, I will let you see because it just looks too fucking
Can't we see it
bad right
messy?
now. No,
That's great.
No, because you know what it is? It's all like
Scummy. You're
greasy and under
scummy.
my hair hat and everything.
That's great.
No, it's horrid.
you have drifter hair.
Yes, I do drifter hair. I have hobo hair. I said hobo.
Are you the hitchhiker?
Yes.
Are you going to take us into torrid tales with twists of fate?
I've noticed. It's like little bristles. It comes in. It's amazing. But it takes, you're really not going to be able to notice for 4 to 6 months or 30 years. Yeah. 4 to 6 months. It takes a while because you implant in the follicle and then it's got to grow and you can't fucking force hair to grow.
Sure you can.
It just takes a while. No, you can't.
Yell at it.
All right.
It's like a tree. You talk to it like a plant.
No.
Anthony, is it true if you can see Anthony's plugs today, we have 6 more weeks of winter?
No, they're not plugs. It was individual follicles to fill in the thinning areas.
Yes, Anthony pops his head out if somebody tries to comb something. It's 6 more weeks of winter.
See, I noticed when I was on video, and then the lights right over your head, you notice like you could see a bright spot of scalp. Right. So I wanted that taken care of.
That's why I got the black spray paint.
So that, no, I don't get black spray paint. I didn't want to do the black spray paint, so I went for a
Sharpie. You just used
medical hair restoration. I didn't use a Sharpie.
He's a Puerto Rican with a can of black spray paint.
Like in Taken, the Sharpie
you draw
head.
that Sharpie line in like Homer. Yes. Have that zigzag around.
All right, let's take a look.
Why don't you borrow Liam Neeson's wig?
Yeah.
That's a lovely
I need a wig.
Yeah.
We don't have to see the top of your head. I just want to, like, take your hat off. You can even move back, so we don't have to
No, it really isn't, because it would be a misconception.
Because I think you have, like, some kind of weird mullet going on now. No, there's different lengths of hair.
No, it's very, like, there's a lot on the sides, and the back. And then, like, on the top, it's very short.
So cut everything and let it grow in equally.
I just want to get a regular haircut on the sides and the back and stuff, and the front. And then leave like that area that was thinning because it's growing in. I don't want to, you know, I want it to feel good about itself. I don't want to go, oh, now I'm going to, you know, you're just starting to sprout out. Now I'm going to cut you off.
But it's under a hat. Does that make it harder for it to grow?
No, it's genetic. It's all genetic. And I take the hat off once I, you know, leave the studio.
On your head.
Yeah.
I get in my truck and the hat goes in the passenger seat and I drive home looking silly.
Right.
I look like a madman when I yell at fucking certain ethnic people that can't drive.
You have hat head and it's so greasy and matted and some of it's missing.
And I like try to take my fingers and pull it back and I just look like fucking Count Dracula and I'm yelling at people.
That's
fantastic.
Bad for plugs. You can rip them out. If you
They're not plugged. No, I could tug on my fucking hair because it's your natural hair. Once it's in, it's done. It's a done deal. It's in. They can't come out. It's not a wig. It's not a fucking hair system. It's my natural growing hair. I could cut it, color it, do whatever I want with it.
Except touch it. They put
no, you could do anything.
They put Anthony's hair in like the fucking pegs in Battleship.
No, that's plugs, and it's not plugs. It's individual follicles. It's like fiber optics more than that.
Call it whatever you want to make yourself feel better. It's okay.
It's not plugs. They say plugs.
We're your pals.
If you watch the commercial, you watch the commercials for it, and they show you what old plugs were. They were literally cookie cutter plugs that they pulled out of your head and just put on top because they weren't worried about what your scalp or hairline looked like. They hoped the hair that was growing would cover that up. But this, you can look right down to the scalp and not even notice. See, people think that hair replacement treatment looks bad because they've only seen bad ones. The good ones, you don't even notice because you don't notice it because it looks natural. That's why I went to medical hair restoration and got the thinning areas in the back of my head filled in.
That's what they call this?
We all believe that you got this futuristic treatment that nobody's ever heard of before.
No, it's not futuristic. It's an improvement over the years upon the initial idea that hair can be transplanted from an area that is genetically engineered not to fall out to areas that genetically do get affected with male pattern baldness.
Your method was actually one step below shaving your mustache and taping it to the area.
It was not. It was wonderful.
Sprinkling
it took
pubes on
one day. It took one day, and then within a week, you couldn't even notice I had anything done. And then in time, it grows in, and I'm noticing it growing in. It's not plugs. It's not surgery. You're not put under. It's nothing like that. You watch movies when it's.
When do we get the big reveal, man?
Yeah, it's there's some discomfort occasionally, but
can we at least set a date for the big reveal? Because we're all curious.
Well, after little Warren Dean's christening.
I'm paying close attention there, Joe. Because if it works for Ant,
you don't have a problem, do you?
I'm getting there.
Are you really?
Yeah, give me another year or two, and I'll be the guy yelling and screaming that they're not plugged.
You know what I did do the other day? First time ever. I bought a hairbrush.
What's that? I haven't combed my hair
I
since I was
actually
12.
brushed my hair, and I haven't done that in centuries. I just have.
Do you just brush your hair in front of a big mirror?
I sit there and play the Happy Days music and use a comb, and then I just go, hey, it's good.
Wait, do you count? 1.
Yeah, I'm
2.
Marsha Brady, 100 strokes.
100 strokes.
Do you
On my
blow a-
cock, you fucking fat whore.
You blow a fan at your head so it's flowing.
Yes,
as
I
you're
want
brushing
Fabio
it.
hair.
Yeah,
That's what I want to grow in.
that's the way to do it.
No, I just because hair is growing in.
Yeah.
I see it.
All right.
And I want to, get some kind of hairstyle. I don't know what I do. I used to just leave it.
You see it, huh?
I would shower,
You also hear voices.
and then the voices are real.
Oh, okay.
They're telling me the war is coming.
Why is Sam still standing there?
Yeah, Sam,
Sam's got hair. Could show you pictures, Sam. I had hair like that.
Yeah.
So you can look forward
It
to
will
a great
happen,
future
yeah.
of having follicles implanted in your head, too.
Oh, how great would Sam look with a big bald spot?
Oh, it would be great.
Doesn't happen to everyone.
I would love that.
I want to put a handlebar mustache on you.
Why?
Can we get at least
Yeah.
a fake one for some pictures?
I guess so.
I guess
So you can
so.
look like dear old dad. His dad has a handlebar mustache, Joe.
Yes.
Really?
For real.
That's awesome.
He's old school. He's had it for what, 30, 40 years?
It doesn't reject it. They don't reject. It's fine. They're in there and they're growing, and it's done. It's not like gonna pop out and reject. It's not a kidney, fucko. Sorry, had to straighten that guy's shit out.